It is time for my Sunday evening weigh-in. The bad news is it was not a good week for me. What do I mean by that? Well, I was actually doing really good, but then I had to travel this weekend to see my daughter and some friends. And of course, when I do that, I have a tendency to eat very poorly. So, right before the weekend, I'd actually lost a few pounds. I was getting really excited. As I said, I traveled for the weekend. Came back Sunday, weighed in, and actually weighed in heavier than I did on my initial weigh in. I weighed in at a little over 210 pounds. Now, I suspected that a lot of that was due to my poor eating habits over the weekend. So I did weigh in this morning. So I did a Monday morning weigh in and I actually weighed back in at 207, this time at 207.6 pounds versus the 207.4. So I did gain zero point 0.2 pounds. With that said, I know I need to focus a little harder, especially over the next few weeks. I actually have travel coming up for work and personal travel. So that means I need to focus a lot heavier on my eating habits. As I said, I do get out, I do work out, I do exercise, but my eating habits are where I fail at. So moving forward, I'm going to start logging what I'm intaking as far as nutrition and food. And I'm hoping that that'll help me to stay a little more focused on my eating habits and help drive down that weight, especially since I have some travel coming up. The other thing is hopefully it'll motivate me to get into the gym and use, I know the hotel gyms, they suck, but at least I can get in there and use the hotel gym, elliptical, the treadmill, and then even push-ups, sit-ups, and whatever weight machines they may have at the gym. Now, I am still suffering from my sciatic nerve issue. It is getting a little better. It's really moved down to my left calf, and my left ankle is really where most of the pain is at now. So I'm hoping over the next few weeks, the rest of that pain will kind of dissipate and I'll be back to as close to 100% as I can get. The challenge is the next few weeks as I have to travel to really focus on my diet. Now, like most of you out there, doing this is not my full-time job. I have a regular job, and with that job, I have to travel. And so that really makes it challenging. I tend to eat poorly when I travel, so this is going to be my focus area. As I said, I'm going to start documenting what I'm eating and try to improve my diet. So hopefully next week I will have dropped a couple of pounds. So if I haven't dropped that weight, please keep the encouragement up. I'm going to need it. So with that, that ends my Sunday evening weigh-in. I appreciate your time, and I'll talk to you soon.